Hello and welcome to 3.2 Lab 1. Go ahead and open this up in your browser in Visual Studio. Fill in the name section, student section, and let's dive right in. So in our lab, we're going to need a variable section, we're going to need an assignment section, calculations and output section. And then when we get done, what we're going to do is we're going to have this output like this, where we have add total, subtract total, what our total is, and we're going to have those numbers on the page. Output like that. So let's go through and dive in and see what we've got here. First thing we need is 7 variables, add total all the way through number 4. So we need to go ahead and create those in our variables section. So just in your variables section, go ahead and create them just like I did here. Add total, subtract total, total number 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in our assignment section, we need to prompt the user for a number and set it equal to the value number 1, and then also do the same thing for 2, 3, and 4. And we got to make sure we convert them to a number since they're strings when they come from the end user. So the way we're going to do that is we're just going to number 1 prompt, convert it to a number. Number 2 prompt, convert it to a number. Same thing with 3 and 4, just to gather those 4 numbers from the end user. Then in our calculation section, we're going to add number 1 to number 2 and put the results into add total. So the way we do that is we have add total equal to number 1 plus number 2, just like I have there on that line. And then we're going to subtract number 4 from number 3 and put the results into subtract total. So I have subtract total equal to number 3 minus number 4, just like I have on that line there. Then we're going to take the add total, we're going to add the add total and subtract total and put the results into total. So we're going to take total equal to add total plus subtract total. So we're taking these 4 numbers from the end user, doing some addition, some subtraction, and then taking those results. So this is showing you how you can get information from the end user, put them in variables, manipulate those, store that information of those calculations in other variables, and then take those variables and work with them even again into a third level of variable. And then lastly, we're going to display the add total and subtract total on their own lines, and then the total. So the information we're getting, the input variables from the end user, are not even going to be displayed on the screen. Our calculations are add total, subtract total, and total with their appropriate labels. So the way you do that is just document write statements with your add total, subtract total, and total. Now when you get all done, the way this is going to work, if I refresh my screen, please enter a number. So my first number is going to be number 5, my second number will be 10, my third number will be 20, my fourth one will be 25. So if we did this correctly, and we added number 1 to number 2, which would be 5 and 10, our add total should be 15, and it is. And then number 4 from number 3 was 20 and 25, should be subtract total, which would be -5, and it is. And then adding the add total and subtract total together, which would be 15 and -5, which would be 10, is our result. If you have any questions, let me know, and happy coding.